Follow me, Henry. Mount up and ride with me. This is where we were ambushed isn't far. Tell me, Henry, where are you from?
From Skalitz, sir.
Drop the sir. You're riding into battle with me. So call me Posey. From Skalitz, you say? Where's that?
It's not far from Sasau. They mine the king's silver there. Well, they used to. The place was torched and pillaged by Sigismund's army. And it's been abandoned.
We haven't been affected directly by this royal war so far. Fortunately.
Sir, Posey, where are you from?
My father, Albrecht, ruled Engelsberg in Moravia. But our family's originally from these parts. Our house was founded by Miroslav of Simperk. He built Simperk Castle near to Kuttenberg and also founded Sedlets Monastery.
So you're a local?
Yes and no. Our family is from here. We've lived in Moravia for several generations. Enough talk. We'd do better to quicken our pace. Dig your spurs in and stick close to me. There. That's where they ambushed us. Well, well. I see the scavengers are gathering. Follow me, Henry. Halt, you thieves! Don't move a finger, or we'll kill you all! Fuck, who's that? Who speaks for you?
I do. Who are you?
I am Sir Jan Posey of Simburg. And these are my men here, who you are robbing and desecrating.
Your man?
Stop stammering and introduce yourself to your lord, you beast!
Mercy, sir. My name is Wojtek. We never did nothing to no one.
Did nothing? Robbing the dead is a crime. And since these are my men, I have every right to sentence you all to death for that crime.
Sir, we didn't take nothing valuable. I was just looking for some food or some little thing we could swap for a bite to eat. These are evil times, and my wife and kids ain't got a morsel to eat. Be merciful. Sir, please, don't let him kill us. I beg you.
Posey, wait. Hey, wait! Surely you're not going to kill them?
Have mercy, good sirs. We didn't take nothing of value.
Don't side with those bastards, Henry. We can't let this go unpunished. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't execute them on the spot.
Look on it as an opportunity. If you let them go, they'll spread the word that Sir Jan Posey almost executed them for looting. And anyone who hears about it will think twice before trying anything similar. They'll be talking about your justice and mercy throughout the land. Whereas, if you kill them, no one will know about it.
Well, you rabble. You're fortunate that Henry here speaks on your way. And remember what happened here, and that you owe your life.
Thank you, sirs. We'll never do nothing like this again.
Go. Well, that's that.
It's pretty clear from the tracks which way that band set out. But I'd still like to have a quick look around here.
Why?
There was a priest traveling with us, Father Stephen. I need to know whether they search the bodies on the road. I'll have a look around the cart. If you find him, come and let me know. He has something on him that's...
All right. I'll check all the...
Good. And Henry, if you happen across anything that you might find useful, go ahead and take it. You should go into battle properly equipped. And anyway, some of the fellas had halberds. If you find one, it'll surely come in handy for keeping those bastards at a safe distance.
No doubt you're right. Right. This must be that priest. Dead and robbed. Whoever did this has no scruples. I found that priest.
Lord have mercy. Did he have anything on him?
No, I didn't find anything like that. They must have stolen it.
Yeah, that's all we fucking need. Well, there's nothing to be done about it. I'll deal with it later. Now we have to save Miroslav. The Cuman's tracks lead towards the woods. It shouldn't be hard to track them, but we can't do it on horseback. We'll leave the horses here and go on. Stay on my heels and be...
Let's go then.
Wait. You're leaving that halberd here?
Damn, you're right. Wait a moment. All done.
Let's go then. Definitely more than 5 of them. Lucky those devils didn't try to wipe their tracks. Stick close, Henry. This way. Look, Henry. There's some girl there. Let's go to her. She might have seen something. Leave the talking to me so you don't scare her. Hey, girl! Wait! We want a word with you.
Who are you, sir? What do you want of me?
Have no fear, lass. I am Sir Jan Posey of Simburg. How are you called?
Fiolka, sir.
Well, Fiolka, we're on the...
Fiolka?
Don't interrupt me, Henry. Fiolka, we're tracking a band of foreign mercenaries. Any idea where they might be hiding out?
They've got a captive with them.
A captive? Mother of God. Well, if I was a horrible beast and wanted to hide somewhere, I'd go to them creepy ruins on the hill.
What ruins?
They call them... Wait, though. Sir Knight, didn't you say you was from Simburg? That's exactly what they call them ruins.
Holy fuck!
Didn't you say your family was from here? Is that your abandoned castle?
Indeed it is. I never realized we were so close to it. It's been abandoned for hundreds of years. I've never been there. But if those whoresons are hiding out there, then it's time for the Lord of Simburg to return home.
Let's go.
Thanks for your help, Petal. But you'd best be off home now. It's not safe here. Henry, follow me.
God be with you,
I'll
Sir Knight.
slay them all.
You show them, beasts.
Hiding out in our ancestral home? Those bastards! Fuck! This is it! They must be hiding here, quietly. They're really hiding in the ruins of our castle. Kurva! I'll hack the lot of them to pieces. Come on, let's try to get closer. Carefully. We don't know yet how to deal with them. Henry! Listen, here's how. There's more of them, but we have the element of surprise. We barge in and get right in the middle of them. They've got archers, but that way, their bows won't be worth a damn. We'll kill as many as we can before they get their wits together. But it'll still be tough. You have to watch everything around you, not give anyone a chance to get behind you. If they pile up on you, they'll get in each other's way, and that'll be our opportunity. A quick attack and then fall back. No fancy stuff, all right? I'll keep them busy, and you take them out with the halberd.
What about your brother, though?
I haven't seen him. He must be hidden somewhere in the ruins. We'll cut those fuckers down and free him.
Up and up, then.
All saints be with us, Henry. At them! For Embark! Dead man! Nice hit! I'm hit! You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! Nice!
Lőjetek!
I'll smash your face!
Menekülnek! Lőjetek! Nesze a pofádba! Kibaszott szarszabáló! Menekülnek! Lőjetek!
Nem látom!
Ha! Széttalálok!
Vigyen el, Jakobus!
Megfészni!
Dead man! Useless! Kill him!
Kibaszott szarszabáló! Széttalálok!
Hé! Koppanak nekem!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te piros! Nincs esélyed, seggfej! Túród a pofádba, te rohadék! Húzz a pokolba, te fasz! Vigyen el, jabas hány!
Imádkozz!
Dögölj már meg! És ennyi volt! A felébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! Kivelezünk téged! Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, de pöcs! Csak nem vérzel, faszfej! Egyenest a húsba! Vigyen el jobba, sán! Imádkozz, mocsadék!
Come to me, son! Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Kill him! Die, you swine! Come on, man!
És ennyi volt!
Dead man! Die, you swine!
Imádkoztat,
He's got no
bolos!
chance alone! Like that, eh?
Nem kellett volna beleütnöd a
Picsába! A faszomba! Ez gyors! Szart összeszálltok! Szarzabálok! Gyertek itt, szemetek!
Now you're in trouble.
Hé! Ezt a parakoponya!
I'll hack your ass off!
Ne te faszfej!
baszok rá!
Remek-csapás! Imádkozz, mocsadék!
Nem kellett volna felbaszkozni, te pöcs!
Mi a... Na mi lesz? Te hullajelő! És ennyi volt! Vigyen el jobbacsan! Csak nem vérzel, faszfej!
Scum! Hey, Henry! We've got to find Mirror. I'll take the north end of the castle and you search the south.
Untie me, fella! Untie me!
Miroslav of Timberg.
What? Who are you? What's all the noise outside?
The battle's over. My name's Henry. I came with your brother to rescue...
Posey's alive?
A little bloody, but alive. Outside.
Thanks, Henry. Let's go and see him.
Miro! Miro!
Christ. This whole castle's falling to pieces and this fucking thing's solid as a rock. Miro!
You fellas took your sweet time?
There you are, you ungrateful son of a bitch. What's the matter? Been tugging your bone too much?
I'm still strong enough to get you on your back. All right. Let it go.
Good old Simberg. Home sweet home, eh?
It's a bit ironic you saving my neck right here, eh? Poetic, almost.
Nice fucking poem.
Nice work, Henry. I couldn't have managed it with...
I'm grateful to both of you, seriously. What the fuck took you so long?
I went to Suchdol after the ambush to recruit some men to help.
Well, you didn't find many. They wanted coin, huh?
Not even for coin. All I found was a bunch of chicken shits hiding behind the walls. Not one pair of balls among them.
What about Henry here?
Henry's not a local, fortunately.
Where are you from, Henry?
From Skalitz, sir.
Sir, my arse. Call him Tugbone like everyone else.
Tugbone?
It's a long story. I'll tell you another.
A story he doesn't like to hear.
Yeah, about as much as you love telling it.
True. Never mind, Henry. Tell us instead how you learned to handle a weapon so well. That was fucking lovely. You should have seen us, brother. We were like two angels with flaming swords.
Seriously, Henry, where did you learn to fight? Posey doesn't praise anyone's swordsmanship without a good reason.
I've had a few teachers, and a lot of practice, too. But it was the rat-eye captain, Sir Bernard of Oleschnitz, who taught me the most.
I don't know him.
Nor I.
He's an excellent swordsman, and a tough teacher.
Yeah, tough teachers make tough warriors.
So, what are you two gonna do now it's all over?
Over? We've barely started, Miro. Please tell me you know where they took it.
I don't know where, but I know who. When we arrived, the band split up. The leader is a big cunt called Sharkan who speaks a bit of our language. He questioned me, but I told him to go fuck himself, and he gave up on it.
So it seems we still have some bloody work ahead of us. But first, we must reward him. Here, you've earned this fare.
Thanks.
If you want to earn a bit more, stop by in a few days. Armed and ready. Meanwhile, we'll...
All right.
Thanks for rescuing.
Look out for yourselves.
Greetings.
around. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. You silly
Crazy.
dog.
Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
Good day.
Can I spend the night?
We're not really equipped for that.
Just the one night sit. All I need is to spend the night.
I'll let you sleep on the hay for a couple of groschen.
All right, here's some groschen for you.
Very well. Feel free to sleep on the hay, but don't go wandering around my home.
Lord be with you.
Did you see a lad named Raniek around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Raniek is?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long.
How did...
Terribly. He owed a lot of coin and... That's them. Are that the devil nut? Take care.
Are you going to do laundry today?
Greetings, how can I...
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Raniek.
You know Raniek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniek's is a friend.
I won't say no to that.
That's what I like to hear. Here you...
That really hit the spot. So what about Raniek? Do you know where he's gone?
We can take you to him right now if you want.
Lead the way then.
Come on, Raniek's waiting. See you later, my friend.
Today's a scorcher.
Is that supposed to be a threat? You were starting to scare me.
Hey, over here. Come here.
I'm coming. What? Where is he? I don't get it.
We met this Raniek in Pshitoki. We even lent him money when he had nothing to play with. He swore he'd pay us back. Then we met here and played some more. Raniek kept losing, but he didn't know when to stop.
What did you do to him?
Nothing at all. That bastard brought it on himself. When it was clear he had no way to pay us back, we started watching him to make sure he couldn't run away. He started whining about having to take a dump. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go and said we'd wait outside the shithouse. But the bastard got the idea to flee the other way.
You mean through...
Aye, by crawling through shit. But I reckon it was deeper than he thought, and he never came out.
That's shit.
That's in the shit, more like. But if you don't pay us what your friend Raniek owed, you'll be even...
He was no friend of mine. I just needed to find...
Then you're out of luck, because we won't let you leave without paying. Either you give us your money, or you'll have to pull that poor wretch out. What do you choose?
And how much will Raniek's bad luck at dice cost me? Or do you want me to pay extra?
We're no thieves. If you settle his debt, we can all walk away.
Maybe we can work something out. I didn't even know Raniek, so I'm definitely...
And what do you suggest?
Satisfied?
You must be from a poor region. Forget it. Either pay all of it...
I won't give you that.
You have no choice, then?
I really had nothing to do with him. Hell, I don't even know...
Well, he won't be much of a looker now. Why?
Because he owed me too. And he evaded me. Several times, in fact.
Really? Why didn't you just say so?
I don't know you people. You could have warned him, and I'd have had to chase him halfway across the county again.
Ugh, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for lashing out at you like...
All's good. But I'm also pissed off I won't get anything out of him anymore.
Well, he had a really nice bow. And we didn't find it anywhere, so he probably has it on him. If it's worth it to you, maybe you could sell it for a good price.
Hey, over here. Come here.
I'm coming. What the fuck is swimming in here? Ugh. What stink. Oh, God. It's hairy. It's still warm. Ugh, do I really have to do this? What the fuck is swimming in here? Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. Ugh, this is disgusting. Ugh. What stink. Oh, I want to go to the baths. Ugh, this is disgusting. Ugh, Kurva, something's moving over there. Oh, God. It's hairy. And still warm. Oh, good. That must be him. Oh, finally.
Show what you're made
Never
of!
saw that coming!
No! No!
Ugh. What stink.
Good doggy. Good boy.
My life is perfect.
God,
I'm so
why?
alone now.
Did this have to happen? He's never coming back! One there!
Go! Ka! Ka! Go! 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 Ah!
Kuttenberg, but no one has any idea where he's headed.
What would you like?
Show me your...
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
It's good that he's leaving. No matter where he's going.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper said you might be able to...
Is that so?
A wandering man-at-arms. He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway? Some friend of his?
On the contrary, they sent me to find him. He's a dangerous cutthroat. I have to catch him before he hurts more people.
Christ, is that really... He's going to murder my old man. He and the other men dragged Ada out of the village, saying they'll kick his ass. But now I'm more worried about them.
And where will I find your husband, Ada, and the rest?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. You can see it from a distance. They said that's where they'd take him, so that no one can see them.
I heard you had...
I beg your pardon?
So it's not true?
Of course it's not. I mean, not that the Pole, but I avoid... But he got Adam as...
What did he want?
No, and I don't know what he wanted either.
And what happened then?
He's a big man, so I couldn't move. That's when my husband returned. He thinks I had something with Ada. If he'd taken one good look at Ada, he'd have seen it wasn't even possible.
You said others went with your husband?
Aye, some men from the village.
How many of them?
How?
And did they have weapons?
They're no soldier.
That sounds like even more trouble. I hope we can...
Please, tell my old man put them up to it.
I can't promise you that. I better go and see your...
Hurry up. Take care.
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły, niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
I'll shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
A co to za kutas?
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
If you're talking about the rumours in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're talking about. That whoreson defiled my wife. My Eva, eh? He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
That scoundrel belongs to the Lord of Suchdal Fort.
What does he want with him?
He defiled the Lord's cook, 2 maids, the captain's wife, and stole a statue of the Madonna from the chapel, over which he then did all kinds of lewd acts. They're building a gallows for him at Suchdal.
But what about me? I want satisfaction too, or at least compensation.
You want to argue with Peter of Pisek's armed men? They're already on their way.
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck.
Fałopolscy kurwy! Jebać was!
He's twitching too much. I'll have to cut the other end, on the tree.
Zaraz kogoś zajebie.
Why did you let him go?
Because I'm a good Christian.
Au!
An absolute saint.
Kurwa mać! Jeszcze ten kociofik mi łeb rozrywa! Jak mnie to wkurwia! Au!
Let him eat dirt.
Kurwa mać! O kurwa!
Let him go.
O kurwa, było blisko.
An absolute saint.
Gdybym nie miał chociaż tego kociochwikła. No to czemuż to przylazł? O kurwa mać. Mało brakowało. Kimkolwiek jesteś, masz krzepę. Ale teraz to sam bym wpierdolił.
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry. Henry.
Heniek, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie jak do głupca?
Yes, that's me. Henry. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa, czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie powiesili? Kurwa, patrz, głupim to szczęście sprzyja. Te kiepy niemyte ciągle się z nas śmieją. Kurwa mać, aż mnie świerzbią ręce. Hej, młody, daj mi jakąś broń.
Bronny... What?
Broń! Rozumiesz?
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kur...
Well, you don't need a weapon right now.
No jak to kurwa czemu? No gdzie tam ja? Spójrz na te gębusie. Czyż widziałeś kiedykolwiek człowieka?
If you're playing innocent, you're not doing a great job. I'm not giving you anything. You can murder whoever you want in the Devil's Den, but now...
Ale z ciebie jest cipa, wiesz? Gdyby to był Janosz, ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam...
You mean Janos Uer? I saved him from the pillory a while ago.
O! Złaciutki! Kocham cię. Chodź ze mną. Musimy to opić w czartówce.
As you say, in the Devil's Den. That's where all of us are supposed to meet. Go ahead.
Dobra, to tam się spotkamy.
Jesus Christ, sitting here. They poured a beer on the table.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now,
Excuse me. Are you Bahuta?
That's right. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his...
He is free, and he still has... Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was...
I've already found Ranyek.
May the Lord be with...
Are you not surprised at all?
Not in the slightest.
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can, though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But, if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil, anyway? Just as I thought.
I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
At my brother's grave. I'm sorry. Well, here we are.
Is that Slav?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubyanka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living.
This is where you want to pray for the...
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him in his last moments. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
Too bad. I was hoping I could convince you. So was the devil.
I thought you said you wanted to pray for the devil.
Oh. Aye, all right. Let's pray for him together, then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat volum...
All right, I know the panem most room.
Amen.
Exactly. Amen. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
Whoa!
Greetings.
We'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery-pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off. Hey, straight...
You're a Christian of...
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and process. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Excuse me.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask for...
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide it. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or... But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to
I reckon I could pose as a curious...
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse... But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they... Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Who owns the silver?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still... Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about... So he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergau. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mintmaster and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects, and these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mintmaster, Ulrich Vervark von Neuhaus. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course, for operations, wages, and shaft security.
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then they deduct the royal tithe and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
How many mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom, but King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Suchdol.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
I'm sorry.
Blessings to you.
Are you Foreman Samka?
Aye, I am.
My name is Henry. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You don't want him coming to you when you...
That I don't, kidder. Ask away.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How many cores did you mine on, say...
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to howk 34 corves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
How much do you make?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a groschen.
That's all I need to know.
God grant you health.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you...
Sir Christian of Pisek sent. I'm a student at the university in Prague.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested, but you can't just amble around.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we get. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a monk?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion, or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore out?
Same way it's hewed, in the dart and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
How much do you get for...
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at Bank make a howfin' pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a corf. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder... How much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the...
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too cute? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, it was a good gar on the feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us... Take care for now.
Excuse me?
Greetings to you.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like... Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of my... Are you praying?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young J... We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in a dead...
That's awful. Sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. And now, how can he forgive myself?
Come on, it wasn't your fault.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye.
You're a canny lad. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that you
gold,
bless me brother
silver,
who has died in
bronze,
this mine.
copper,
and may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through
brother
our Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The
damnation.
angel of the Lord declared
Bring his
unto
soul
Mary,
to eternal
and she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and
And
Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid
Amen.
of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his...
So?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about you in the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know. That's life, like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know. I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the Ort Merchant are in it up to their ears.
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more. But carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Excuse me.
Christ, what a day.
A word.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shot all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility.
But you're the one counting the corves of all.
Your point...
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
We guarantee you complete impunity. Trust me. It's the best deal you can get. You'll keep your job and your reputation.
Damn, Sonny. I reckon I've got no choice but to believe you. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was reet terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know.
I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else.
Clear as a bell, Mara. Always...
Courage.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
We need to talk.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book. How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
In that case, someone else...
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me? Foreman Fett counts the corpse here. Go and talk to...
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my... It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corpses to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him, at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can sell you something nice. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled pet.
What else should I know about...
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen, and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
I got it.
Here. I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mine. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is... Good luck, Henry.
Huh? I'll kill you!
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
Good day.
I hate sweet meat.
Careful.
The taste is full.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
You have a kind master.
What was I just thinking about?
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Show me your way.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald. Die besten Produkte. Ehrliche Ware.
Thanks for the herbal. My shoulder's feeling a lot better.
Herbal brew?
Good
I didn't
doggy.
send you any herbal brew.
Good boy.
Yes, you did.
We talked about it at the market.
So, that thing with your...
Did
you make up?
Not a chance. I was helpful.
How did it go?
But at least I had time to play dice. You feel like rolling a few tonight?
Well, sure.
I wouldn't make... Was möchtest du?
What do you have for...
Ausgezeichnet. Du hast ein gutes Geschäft gemacht, mein Freund. Bis bald.
God grant you health.
Good day to you. I'll be right. How can I help you?
Show me your...
I could smell from a mile away that that's stolen. I'll buy it. How much do you want? Aye. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend. What do you need, my friend?
What do you...
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
I'd like to learn...
All right, I won't trouble.
You know how to get...
Do you take me
I wouldn't dare.
If only... Listen up.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like?
It seems like dog...
I don't know.
Will you tell me?
Listen.
You silly doggy.
Careful.
Christ, pardon me.
Vegetables, horseradish.
Buy 2 pots. I've got lots.
We've got enough to...
Thank you, and a good day to you. What will it be?
What do you have for...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want it?
Willkommen, mein Freund. Such dir was aus. Was möchtest du?
What do you have?
Das stinkt zum Himmel. You'll have to... Let's agree.
How's this?
We're nearly there. Just... Ei, das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Shit on my property. This is my land.
Greetings to you, friend.
You were. Quality goods, the finest wares.
Show me your ware.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Show me your...
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
What is your job actually?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher, then, we shovel charcoal. We do that over and over in other...
How do you like working in the smelt?
Aye. Can you complain at all, sir? We get a nice pile of chink from...
What can you tell me about Master Burek?
I can't complain from what I've heard from...
Have you noticed anything...
Nothing. Not...
Does any silver...
Here? That would mean some of our lads are involved. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a...
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
Are you the fella...
You have no business being here.
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelt.
Me? I don't know what... Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guards... Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back. Careful.
Well?
Who are you?
Henry of Skalitz.
Master Burish, you say? And what? He knows better than anyone. No silver can go missing here, and everything's well guarded.
Actually, I'm here at the behest of Sir Christian. Master Buresh doesn't know about this.
Oh. So it was actually the steward of the mint himself who sent you? The steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumour. They say silver keeps going missing from the smelters.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it.
From the mines, you say? Strange. One moment you tell me Burish sent you. Why should I talk to you about such things?
Look, our justice is blind, especially you, the grafters.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen, it's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you. What does your job entail?
Here in the smelt horse, if I could.
How do you like working in the smelt?
It's a shitty fuck. You're always breathing stive from...
What can you tell me about Master Burek?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because of it. On the other hand, I don't think it's...
What happens?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and...
you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grunder's out.
Take him.
Real brave when you're 3-on-1, eh? Shouldn't you call another couple of men to help you out?
These two will be enough to get him!
Oh, mine!
Don't hit you!
Show your stuff! You wanna try me?
Now, spill...
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. It's true. As Volkmar is my name. As head smelter, one day, Buresh came to me and said he gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars, and the books were cooked. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
Which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me.
Moving on, where does...
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of...
Did Buresh ever mention...
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Ned, but you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
They counterfeit coins in?
I suppose so. Buresh only told...
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts. The entrance to the mint is... Look here. Why are you doing this any...
For King Wenceslas.
Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, I know I wanted to, you know, but I just... Please let me go. Please. Stables be damned. Just let me go.
I'm quite sure you have coin. So pay up.
Here. I'll go to Kuttenberg, and if we meet, you're a good...
that damn crazy?
Quick! Quick!
Whoa!
Well, well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing, but I underestimated you, and embarrassing. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves. What to do with you now? We could come to a reasonable agreement. Underground, no one will hear you scream.
I need evidence that all...
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
How much will you pay me?
Well, what's the price for your...
You can't buy me.
That's the wrong...
He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
Fucking hell! Useless!
Show your stuff!
You're no match for us, fucker!
Well, I knew from, but I reckon little Nair turned up. What to do? We could underground. Or if you're...
I need
them. Wouldn't...
How much?
Where? Are you out of your mind? I couldn't give you...
You can't buy...
That's the...
The hell with you! Here alive! Finish him!
Rise!
No one's ever really said.
Come on, then! On the head!
Well, I need, but I little what to we could under.
I need
the... Wouldn't...
You can't...
That.
He can't kill you
here alive!
Are you mad? You'll kill him! Hey, get him!
No one's ever
Show your stuff! Your... Christ! My head! Do it!
Oh, I knew it was spoiled. I feel awful.
Have you had enough, Buresh? Underground, no one will...
No, please.
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know it.
Stop lying to my face.
The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who wanted to keep his station, had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in, and they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Peace-X, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
So you agreed to help him?
Did I? I hate to say it.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as he trusts the mintmaster he installed. And he's got no way of knowing something's unless someone tells.
What was his plan?
Surprise! And to keep the mintmaster free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund,
What are you doing with this?
Stolen? Such an ugly word.
Oh, whatever.
It's used to mint groschen.
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially... No one can tell they're not from the Italian...
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involved.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never meant. Will you give me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? You're skinning me here, but I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you have. I don't know what.
I really don't have... I'll be on... I hope...
Farewell.
They brought us more than usual. Well, at least we won't get bored.
Ah, well.
Where did you come from? Get out of here before you get in trouble.
God bless.
You'd better go before the guards find you. 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 Oh, excuse me. Where did you come from? Get out of here before you get in trouble.
Go! Go! Go!
Whoa!
Careful!
The Lord be with you.
I got the evidence against me.
Really?
Here. His handwritten records of the whole
There are names, amounts paid. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble get?
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily, he was reasonable and...
What deal?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
A man of many secrets. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held.
Jesus Christ!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster.
It didn't look like they wanted to leave.
How awful. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
I didn't see a coin die.
That's a shame. In any case, we uncovered something big, but I'm afraid no matter what Master Baresh told you at the Mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly but it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove to many people. If you take...
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a... change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a
What happened to Herman?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grun, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like...
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Baresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement, and I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you. So, what do you say? All you have to do is nod. Are you sure?
It's too great a risk, if you ask me. We could all end up...
If we learn from Vavak's and Baresh's mistakes, we'll be fine. Well?
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. It's business. A mutually beneficial arrangement that will also help the Lord's efforts to stand up to Sigismund. You understand that, right?
All right.
Excellent. You won't, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vavak with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting...
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great...
I apologize.